Good morning, Sebus. Thine cherry has been popped.
Sebus.
Yeah, dude. That was more snow than I expected. In fact, I pulled out of my little condo complex, made it about a block, turned right around, went and grabbed Nora's keys. I was like, I'll be taking your car today. Rear-wheel drive isn't the best on fresh snow.
Damn sports cars.
I know, right? Well, and then the worst part was, though, I had to, when I started my car, I don't have a scraper yet, so I had to do the arm thing. My arm was all snowy. So I cleaned off my car, went a block, turned around, and then I had to clean off Nora's car. Yeah, it was a little more than I expected.
I had a Firebird. I used to have to put sandbags in the back of it.
I'm probably going to do that, or I'll go grab some cement or something, cement bags, and put it in the trunk, just in case. So, and later today, it'll be fine. It's just that initial snowfall when they haven't quite plowed yet. That'll get you.
Well, on my way here, the roads were fine. Just wet.
Yeah, the roads were fine.
Yeah, the roads weren't too bad. It was just kind of the side streets, sort of. I don't think they plowed, west of Hilliard Rome Road yet, at least on Roberts there, because that was still pretty covered. Anyways, how are you, Kelly? How was your weekend?
It was great. Yesterday was great. Had a great church. Made a homemade Boston cream pie, which was delicious.
Okay.
Saturday, we got our turkey for Thanksgiving at Popeyes.
Oh, so you're going to pick it up day before?
Already picked it up. It's frozen. So they fully cooked them. And we looked at tons of reviews. People are loving these Cajun seasoned Popeyes turkeys. So they fully cook them, then they freeze them. Then you pick it up frozen, which we picked up on Saturday. Throw it in your freezer. Then 3 days before, you let it thaw like your normal uncooked turkey. But then it needs a couple hours in the oven. You get it at the right temperature, and it's done. And they say it's great. So I'll give you a review after Thanksgiving.
What's it weigh?
I think it's like 10. It's supposed to feed. I think it's a 14-pounder. It's supposed to feed 8 to 10 people.
Okay. How much?
I have heard good things about the Cajun turkey.
Yeah.
How much are they?
If you pick it up at Popeyes, it's $54.99 or something.
That's pretty good.
I think that's what it costs. If you order it and have it delivered, it's $99. I'm like, that's too much.
And it's a lot.
I'll go pick it up.
Yeah, it's a lot for a turkey for delivery for sure. I'm glad you had a great weekend.
I know, it was great. How was yours?
Pretty good. It was Nora's birthday yesterday.
Oh. Yes, I saw that online. Happy birthday to Nora.
Her best friend and boyfriend came in from Detroit on Saturday, and we went up to Dublin and had dinner, and then took them walking around High Street. And then yesterday we didn't get off the couch. We just watched football all day. I made her breakfast, and I made her. She wanted blackened shrimp tacos. So it's funny because we knew the weather was coming, so I moved my Blackstone and my grill into the garage, and I was like, well, I can just because right at dinner time is when it started to rain, slush, snow. So I put the grill right at the opening of the garage, and I just grilled there.
Yeah, good.
But it was just windy enough where it was kind of blowing the smoke back in, so I had to get a fan and blow the smoke back out. I was like, but yeah, got
we
it all
will grill
done.
in anything.
Oh, absolutely, 100%. Vic, your weekend?
I went from fishing straight to Christmas. Saturday was the best fishing day of the year.
Really?
Okay.
We caught so many big bass on Saturday, and then yesterday evening it's snowing and Christmas Vacation was on TV, and I'm like, only in Ohio.
Right, yeah.
But it looks like we're going to get a 60-degree weekend this weekend.
It's still going to turn around. We're not done yet.
No.
It was just,
I might get one more day on the lake.
Yeah, you got to get that first snowfall at some time. So, yes, you're waking up to it. I guarantee leave early. The roads are going to people are going to forget how to drive on the first snowfall.
They always do.
Drivers already suck around here, and for the first snowfall, it's going to be bad this morning. So, Kelly, get ready with that traffic computer. I know it's going to be a mess. We got a lot to do, a lot to talk about, including tickets for Bert Kreischer, who's got a show coming up a week from Friday. Or is it this Friday? No, it's a week from Friday.
Yeah,
week from Friday. So we'll get you hooked up for those tickets at the Shot. And I think we still have a pair left over.
Of AC/DC and of, what's the other thing? We had one left of, Zach Sabbath.
Zach Sabbath, right, the sold-out show. Yep.
Yeah.
So, a lot to do. Let's get to it. Blitz Morning Trivia. Thick, what you got?
$25 to waterbeds and stuff if you're the first one to text in the correct answer. A New York woman is suing Post Cereal for $5 million because her box of cereal had too few servings.
Oh.
Yes.
Well, okay.
What is the cereal? Be the first one to text in the correct answer at 800-821-9970 and win the gift card.
All right, let's get that answer for Blitz Morning Trivia, Thick.
All right, New York woman has filed a $5 million lawsuit against Post Cereal, and she claimed that the box had too few servings. And we asked what cereal was it. The answer is Honeycomb, and she bought the family-size box, and she claimed it had one less serving than the labeled 13 servings on the box. She said it was false and misleading, and the lawyer says that she continues to suffer harm because she can now not rely on product labeling, including the representations, for their truth, and is thus unable to determine whether she can purchase products in the future. Post Consumer Brands has not publicly responded. I guess there was a similar class action lawsuit earlier this month with Fruity Pebbles, another Post brand.
We all know once you reach adulthood and beyond that any package tells you the serving size, and you're like, oh, it's only 100 calories per serving of these Lay's chips. So it's like 2 chips.
Yeah.
That's the serving size.
I can tell you for a fact, Fruity Pebbles is a quarter cup of cereal.
Yeah, they were like, right.
Kiss the fattest part of my butt cheek. Right. A quarter cup. Are you kidding me? That's one mouthful. Like that's
one bite.
That's how I eat.
Big enough spoon.
I don't use a spoon. I use the measuring cup
use the quarter
from
cup.
the drawer and just shovel it into my mouth.
The homemade brand ice cream, 9 servings in a container. I'm like, what? Try 3.
Yeah.
No, my favorite is that on Fruity Pebbles, I know because I love it so much. They've got the calorie intake for with milk and without milk.
Right.
Like, I want to reach that level of not give an F where I'm just standing there with the box and just pouring it into my mouth, no milk. I mean, that's...
Oh, you know what I will eat? No milk? Lucky Charms.
Really?
But I just eat the... Is it the Lucky or the Charm that I'm eating? It's
Lucky.
The marshmallow.
Oh, you're eating the marshmallow.
I'm eating the Charms.
Well, those are the Charms.
Those are the Charms, right.
Yeah, so
okay.
I just eat the Charms. I get a box of Lucky Charms, and I sit down with it beside me, and I watch TikTok videos and eat the marshmallows.
You pop those little marshmallows in your mouth?
Yes.
Wow, that is borderline psycho behavior.
It is. It's not.
Bit.
It's just a snack. It's a little snack. And then I'll leave a few in there for the next time I feel like doing that. And Charlie will get into the Lucky Charms. He'll go, hey, been in the Lucky Charms? You'll see marshmallows in here.
Marshmallows. So do you ruffle through? You ruffle through the bag, and you're like, yeah, I knew this one.
No, I am elbow deep in that box.
Charlie's like, you just left me the Lucky, and I'm not feeling very lucky here.
Do you have a favorite of the marshmallows?
No, they all taste the exact same.
That's true, they do.
Yeah.
I used to be so masterful when they had a toy at the bottom of the box. I could always tip the box just the right way.
Yeah.
Get my arm down and reach behind. Pull the toy out.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Love
that takes some skill.
Anyways, who's our winner?
Nobody. Nobody got it.
Oh, great. Okay. Nobody. Congratulations, nobody. Speaking of picking things up at the store, are you a fan of Target, Kelly?
I am not. I hate Target.
Oh, okay.
And not because of any reason of why ever anybody's ever boycotting that place, which seems like there's a different reason people are boycotting different businesses.
Right.
I don't get involved in any of that. What I do get involved in is trying to spend a gift card at Target, and they never have anything I want in there. Ever. We got so many Target gift cards when we got married 22 years ago. Do you know how hard it was for us to spend those?
Really?
Oh my gosh, it was like, what a nightmare.
That's so interesting because a lot of people say, they don't want to go into Target because they know they'll walk out with a bunch of stuff they don't need.
I never find a single thing I want in Target, ever.
Well,
it's always a mistake.
Then you won't have to deal with this, but just know, if you are a fan of Target, they are launching what they are calling the 10-4 program, which basically people believe they're telling their employees to go flirt with customers now. Because it says in their new rules at Target If they're within 10 feet of a shopper, they're being told to smile at them. And then as they get closer, you make eye contact and wave, maybe say hello. And if they are within 4 feet of the shopper, employees must ask if they need help finding anything, or they're directed to ask how their day is going, or some sort of similar pleasantry. They say
it's like the Trader Joe method.
Yeah.
They do that there?
Oh, gosh.
All up in your face. They do say heading into the holiday, we're making adjustments and implementing new ways to increase connection during the most important times of the year.
I will say that when you are at a place like a Target or Home Depot, it is hard to find someone to help you. So if they're required to help you, that's kind of nice.
Or at least, make that connection.
Yeah.
You can always find workers. They just can't help you.
Can't help you. Customers are less likely to be willing to cross the store multiple times trying to find an item or work. So, obviously they say it seems appropriate. So just watch out. I'm saying go next level. If they're within 3 feet of you, then, put your arms out for like a hug.
The Target hug.
Bring it in. Bring it in, buddy.
Thanks for coming to Target!
If they're within 2 feet, compliment the color of their eyes or something. Like, get in there. And then if they get within like 1 foot, like they really need to, right in the tip of their nose, just give them just a little kissy right on the tip there. Or if you want, you can do butterfly kisses. Get right up in their eyelashes.
Oh my God.
Butterfly kisses.
Well, I think that's next if sales don't go up at Target.
And then the final thing is trips back to the storage room. That's when they really want you to buy the big ticket item. So
I remember making it through this push at Kroger. This was some years ago. I think it was pre-pandemic. They had a big push at Kroger where they were making all the people say hi to you and stuff if you were getting close enough. And you just have to wait it out because they won't be doing it forever.
Right.
They'll get so tired of it and it'll ease off. So give them a few months, maybe 6 months, and we'll be back to normal Target shopping.
First time they ask somebody, "How's your day?" and the guy goes, "None of your damn business."
Yeah, I'm not gonna unload on the guy at Target. Although that might be fun if they're required to ask and talk to you. Then I might have to go in there and just be like, "Well, let me tell you."
I had a half a box of Fruity Pebbles for breakfast.
Right,
and
so yeah, just know that if you're heading into Target doing holiday shopping, you might get some extra friendly greetings.
Not so breaking news. The news already broke. We're trying to put it back together.
All right, let's see here. Our first story takes us over to Windsor, Connecticut, where last week 2 men were arrested after their very old, beat-up pickup truck was seen on the side of the road. And it wasn't that the truck was the issue. It's what was in the truck, and that was in the bed of the truck. They had one of those really large green highway signs you see on the side, on the side of the road there that tell you, this is your exit or your exit is a mile away. This thing was so big it did not fit in the back of the truck. It was basically on an angle, sitting on the hood across the cab, and then stretched all the way basically to the ground where they were trying to drive off. No real reason was given as to why they were trying to steal the sign. It could have been something like they're trying to melt it down. It could have been something that they wanted for their man cave. It could have been one of those, I know that we had one, exit 69 up of I-75 is Big Beaver Road. And so everyone wanted to steal the 69 and Big Beaver sign.
We used to steal, people in my age group used to steal street signs if it was like your last name or your first name or something, because it was easy to unscrew the top and then lift the sign off and then screw the top back on. And then they had to change the way they did those street signs so that you could not steal them
anymore, right? Because we used to just bend them off. If you shook it back and forth enough, it would just, because it was only held on by a small screw or whatever, we could bend them off. But this is not one of those regular old street signs. This was the side of the highway, huge
big
sign. Yep.
It has the miles to the next city
it could have been a butt road.
Right.
Who knows why? It doesn't say whether it's stealing.
They hit like one bump and that sign goes flying off the back and smashes through the windshield.
Oh, yeah, that would cause major damage. Both men were arrested and charged with third-degree larceny, reckless use of highway by a pedestrian, and improper parking on a highway because they were just kind of angled on the shoulder. They did all of this in broad daylight. about 8 a.m. when people started reporting them. And where did you think you were going to go? It's not like you can camouflage that giant green sign in the back of your pickup truck. They're going to notice.
Yeah.
You're going to be easy to spot. So you probably shouldn't do that. That's just me. Story number 2 takes us over to England. 2012, the London Olympic Games. Like any Olympics, once a city gets the Olympic bid and they know that the Olympics are coming, they usually have to start doing some building. They have to build venues and living space, and a lot of these venues then obviously stick around for long periods of time. And the 2012 Olympic Velodrome is still sitting over in England, still used, which is a good thing. However, I don't know if they didn't, I don't know how you would test this, but the building itself is uniquely shaped. It's got an interesting dome, curved top, and then it's kind of convex. The building kind of angles inwards. And from the look of it, the siding is kind of layered on the building. And so they have recently found out that due to the way this building is built, due to the way the siding is angled, if there's loud noise, i.e. fireworks going off anywhere near the building, the air, the repercussion from the boom, makes a very interesting sound. This is someone standing outside the Olympic Velodrome in England as fireworks were going off nearby. Take a listen. The building is basically farting.
Sounds like your living room on a Sunday morning.
It does, yeah. Yeah, basically every time the air, the sound is broken, the sound barrier, it bounces off the building and goes.
How about that?
That would be so annoying. You're like, why does the building have flatulence? I don't understand. If that just went on constantly. And I'm assuming, again, how do you test for this? Do you put the siding up and then light off small fireworks next to it? There's no way they could have known this.
That's like a learn the hard way situation.
Yes. Yeah. So, they now just have to live with a farting building for as long as that building stands. That is your not-so-breaking news, 99.7 The Blitz. Hey, Zach Sabbath is coming to town. In fact, it's all part of the Blitz Fall Concert Series, and it's a sold-out show. You cannot get these tickets anywhere but right here. If you want to go, 800-821-9970. We'd love to send you right now. Here's the deal. We're all waking up to our first snowfall of the season, and so I figured today we would celebrate other famous firsts. So I've got your famous firsts quiz. There we go. That's the word. Quiz.
Okay.
Ready to go. 800-821-9970. If you want to go see Zach Sabbath's sold-out show for the Blitz Fall Concert Series, and that show is coming up real Sunday. Yeah, Sunday. All right, let's get ourselves a contestant. Blitz, hello. Who's this?
Hey, this is Seth.
Seth, what's going on a Monday? Seth, how you doing?
I'm heading into work.
Okay, well, drive safe. We got some issues out there on the roads, which we'll take a look at here in just a moment because, it's the first snowfall, and people already forgot how to drive in the snow. So, because it is our first snowfall, Seth, we are going to play Famous First. Got some quiz questions here for you, all dealing with first, and we'll see how you do for those Zach Sabbath tickets. Here's your first question, Famous First. What was the first microwaved food?
I'm going to guess popcorn.
Popcorn.
Oh, I love that guess.
As the first microwave food. You feeling pretty confident about that, Kelly? You think you might be right?
I feel like you might be right.
He's absolutely right. Yeah, popcorn is the first microwave food. Yeah. October 8th, 1945.
I just bought a microwave oven.
Raytheon patented the first microwave cooking oven.
Remember that song? I got it at Sun TV.
Yes.
They tried an egg first and it didn't work. And
that was the first thing I made was scrambled eggs in a microwave as a kid.
Oh, okay. And then, popcorn worked out perfectly. All right, here we go. Question number 2, famous first, Seth. Laika was the bestest girl and the first dog and animal to do what?
Laika, Laika.
Laika. The first dog and animal to ever do what?
That sounds Russian. Go into space?
Oh, perfect. It's got to be right. It has to be right.
You think that's right, Kelly?
Yes, it has to be.
You're a smart man. That is exactly right. It is Russian, first dog and animal to go to space. Absolutely.
I like how he came to the conclusion. Yeah. That's a Russian name, so it's got to have something to do with space.
It probably died, too. All
right.
Laika.
All right, Mr. Smarty Pants, let's get a little bit harder then. Here we go.
I like how you guys just steamroll over my depressing comments. You just ignore me now and move on. I love it. It's the best way to handle me. I'm telling you. It really is. Just ignore it.
Wait, what did you say that was depressing?
She probably died in space. Wah, wah.
Yeah.
All right. Kelly
All right, here we go, Seth. A little bit harder. Bridget Driscoll. August 17th, 1896. August 17th, 1896. Bridget Driscoll was the first person to ever do what?
1896. Make a transcontinental phone call?
Oh, I love that. You are very
smart. Hell of a guess.
Yeah, that's a hell of a guess.
I'm not buying it.
You don't think so?
No.
I've had my coffee.
I've had good luck going with Seth, so I'm saying yes. 2 thumbs up on that answer.
Good guess. Not quite the right answer. I'm sorry. Bridget Driscoll, August 17th, 1896, was the first person to be killed by a car.
Wow.
Was it in Cleveland?
Yes, it had to be.
The car was going 4 miles an hour.
Yeah.
And still killed her.
The first car accident was in Cleveland at the very first ever traffic light.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Yep. All right, last question, Seth. Let's see if you can get this one right. Thomas Manning. December 11th, 2014. Thomas Manning was the first person ever to partake in this medical procedure. Oh. Thomas Manning, December 11th, 2014. The first man ever to have this medical procedure.
2014.
I'm going to guess a transplant. Double lung and heart transplant.
Seth.
I want to go with like a pig kidney or something like that.
Pig kidney, okay.
A pig's liver. A liver transplant.
Liver transplant with a pig's liver.
Penile transplant.
Oh. I don't know why you're laughing, Seth. Vic's 100% correct.
Are you serious?
He was the first person ever to get a penis implant after a 12-hour surgery.
Was it a transplant or an implant?
It was a transplant.
A transplant.
You got a new one.
Yeah, you got a new one.
I just figured 2014, what was left to transplant at 2014?
The peen.
That's it.
Yep. Well, 50% Seth is good enough for me. You are you great guesses, very smart. Let's give you Zach Savage tickets, okay? You are going to be at the sold-out show this Sunday, all part of the Blitz Fall Concert Series. Congratulations. Hang on 1 sec.
And now, the 3 things you need to know before you go.
The Senate has taken the first step to end the government shutdown after a group of moderate Democrats agreed to proceed without a guaranteed extension of health care subsidies. In a test vote that is the first in a series of required procedural maneuvers, the Senate voted 60-40 to move forward toward passing compromise legislation to fund the government and hold a later vote on extending Affordable Care Act tax credits that expire January 1st. Final passage could be several days away if Democrats object, unless Democrats object and delay the process. Well, if you're a YouTube TV subscriber, check your email for a $20 credit. Google cannot make a deal with Disney to save their lives. So we are still without ESPN and ABC and Disney, et cetera, et cetera. So we not only have to figure out how to watch the football games we want to watch, now we have to go through the online acrobatics required to redeem this $20 credit that doesn't even apply until your next bill.
Just take it off my bill.
Right. You'd think they'd do that.
But come on.
Yeah,
because they know people don't want to deal with it.
That's right. And I did it this morning, and it does take a little bit. You've got to sign into YouTube TV on your desktop or laptop. You can't do it on the mobile app.
Yeah.
You have to go into the accounts and then go into like some update area, and then you can click to redeem your $20, which, like, again, it's not applicable until the next bill, of course, to get you to hang out and stay with the service. You can get that $20 credit. So anyway.
What a hassle.
I wasn't going anywhere, but...
we are. I think we're going to Hulu.
Yeah.
Which is, I think, that's Disney's goal, is to get us to go over to Hulu.
Right, yeah.
And it may work.
Hulu Live.
Yeah.
I mean, I only get it for football season anyways, so, I mean, still got a few months to go, but still.
You mean YouTube TV?
Yeah.
Well, the police were called twice to Jeff Bezos' mansion over the weekend during Kris Jenner's 70th birthday party. Apparently, neighbors made numerous noise complaints when Bruno Mars was performing. Officers arrived, issued a warning, said you need to quiet down. So neighbors, though, were not going to be deterred. They must hate the Bezos family. They must hate Jeff Bezos. So they kept calling again because apparently they had put up some large fake hedges around the property that are in the front of the property that were kind of blocking part of the street. So neighbors kept calling the cops, and they're like, they don't have a permit for this. And indeed, they didn't. You need a permit to have those kind of things erected. So the greenery had to be removed. Anyway, nobody was cited, but tons of celebs were at this party. Oprah, Chris Rock, Mariah Carey, Adele, Tyler Perry, Snoop Dogg, Paris Hilton, Kathy Hilton, Prince Harry, Meghan Markle, and Vin Diesel. What a party. Happy birthday, Kris Jenner.
If you're going to invite all these people and have Bruno Mars perform in your backyard, invite all the neighbors within, a 6-block radius.
100%. You should absolutely invite your street to come. Like, hey, it's going to get loud. I want to let you know we have Bruno Mars coming, and we would love it if you would come.
Although from
and
the
if
sounds
they
of it,
don't come, send them a gift basket.
Right. Yeah.
You've got the money, Jeff Bezos. You could have avoided all this with just a grand gesture.
Yeah, rent out an empty plot of land, so rent out a farmhouse somewhere and go throw your party.
Ever heard of Burning Man? Jeez. Go out there. All right, those are your 3 things.
So, per typical morning, come in, get my coffee, sit down, start going through the news and such, and reading all the funny stories that happened over the weekend. And I came across this clip that has gone a little bit viral. And it's a man sitting in his car, and he gets to a red light, and he's sitting behind a van, kind of a cargo van, if you will. And the van has got a big old wrap on it. And it says 20 ribeyes for $39.99. And so there's a number, and he tries to he's honking. And apparently on the back of the car it says, honk, if you want me to stop, I'll pull over. And he tries to do so. This is the guy explaining it in the video.
I've been honking at this dude because it says 20 ribeyes for $39.99. It says honk if you want. I will pull over. I got to see what this guy's talking about. I've been honking at this guy for the past 5 to 10 minutes. I followed him to the parking lot. We pulled over. He was like, 5 o'clock on Friday, I don't have any meat left, but call me on Monday. No business cards. I'm already skeptical. I feel like I got to see it through. I did contact him, but it fell through for one reason or another. It's still possible in the future that we will still do a video.
He didn't get his 20 ribeyes for $39.99, but I was like, oh, the meat man. I can't tell you how many times we did live remotes from the mall parking lot because the meat man pulls up, and he's there all day, and that was their big selling point. It used to be 20 ribeyes for $20, of course.
Okay.
Inflation being what it is, it's now 20 ribeyes for $39.99. But the ribeyes, air quote, ribeyes, are basically like steakums.
Yeah, paper thin.
Yeah, they're nothing. But what they do is you show up, hey, I want 20 ribeyes, $20 or $39.99, and then they have this meat box that they give you.
Like a set of a bunch of different cuts.
Yeah, exactly. You get like 8 chicken breasts, 6 burger patties.
The Omaha steak people.
Yeah, kind of like that, except this is just the meat man. And again, in the summer, in the fall, working in Colorado, like every weekend we did a live broadcast.
Really?
At one of these meat trucks.
With the truck?
With the truck, yeah. You set up the tent, people pull up, they come up, and they give them the whole big sales pitch.
It's like the adult ice cream truck.
Kind of, yeah. So you spend $250 and you get this entire box of meat that goes in your freezer.
Yeah,
but I'm talking about it. Vic had no clue. I was just, have you heard of the Meat Man before?
No, I've never seen a meat truck like that before. I remember hearing stories of somebody pulling up with a bunch of frozen steaks in the trunk of their Ford LTD. But
yes. This is kind of like the one-up version of that.
Yeah.
And it wasn't a bad deal. The meat wasn't like of the highest quality, but if you actually did the math for what you got in that like $250 box, you did get quite a bit of meat. And because the ribeyes, again, those paper thin ribeyes were just to get you there because they wanted to sell you the box of meat, and they had like New York strips, which obviously were thicker and of better quality. But yeah, I just couldn't believe it. Never heard of the meat.
I've never seen a meat truck before like that.
No
a meat van.
Truck in the mall parking lots here.
Maybe we just never had it. I don't know. Somebody could text in if they know, if they've seen it here in Columbus in the past.
I might have to start the old meat man truck business.
You should
pull up in a parking lot.
We used to have in Grove City an El Camino would come down here from Michigan. He had a cover over the bed of the El Camino. It was full of fireworks, and he just sell fireworks out of
the bag of El Camino. Yeah. You know those had to be some good fireworks.
Oh, they were the best.
Yeah. If you have seen this meat truck or know if it ever happens around here, let me know because I might actually look into that. Yeah, it's a Monday morning. Knew it was going to wake up to some snow. Didn't think it was going to be this much, but it's going to be cool. It's kind of a blah day. But a very busy week. Gearing up and getting ready for the holidays. Worrying about this travel that I'm doing. Hopefully things get fixed before then because they canceled, 40% of the flights, or there were 40 delays and cancellations yesterday.
They said it'd be down to like a trickle by Thanksgiving.
Yeah. That's just not good. But they said they had a tentative deal, so we'll see what happens. Anyways, all that to be said, I wanted to make sure I got some really good rest, so I took some extra gummies last night. They just happened to kick in before I got to sleep, so I wanted to share some of the things that were running through my mind as I was dozing off last night. These are my gummy thoughts that I had. Like, I thought about this before I fell asleep. What would a roller coaster full of deaf people sound like?
Wheels rolling.
Really? Well, you can still make sounds.
I know. I'm just wondering.
Probably sounds the same as people who are hearing. Don't you think? Because you still scream, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. You might, when they have their hands in the air, they'll probably be shaking their hands. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, when they do that.
That's how they applaud.
That's how they applaud.
They put their hands in the air and shake their hands back and forth. That's how they applaud.
I thought about this before falling asleep. Being on thin ice with someone is bad, but breaking the ice with someone is pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
So
thin ice is worse than breaking
the ice. Yeah.
Never thought of that.
Thought about this before I fell asleep. This blows and this sucks mean opposite things and the same thing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, Yep. That's right.
Had to think there for a second.
Yeah.
I don't have a gummy right now.
Also thought about this before falling asleep. Your lap only exists when you're sitting. Then you stand up and it just becomes legs.
That's right.
Like, why do we even have that? It should be come sit on my legs. Like, so your lap isn't a thing. Stand up just goes away. It's like a magic trick. Where'd your lap go? Ta-da! Thought about this before falling asleep last night. Why do horrible and horrific mean the same thing, but terrible and terrific are opposite? I hate the English language. Thought about this before falling asleep. The more you light your lighter, the lighter your lighter gets until it's too light to light.
I need some of your gummies.
That's a a deep one.
That one caught me off guard for a little bit. I think I was laying there and I just went, whoa. And then finally, right before I fell asleep, this is the last thing that went through my mind. We never actually buy water. We just rent it. And then we return it. And then it's cleaned. And then we buy it again.
Isn't that the truth?
Yeah. Water's just for rent for a little bit.
H2O.
That's it. Those were my gummy thoughts before I dozed off to La La Land last night. Have you or anyone you known ever been diagnosed with like a really odd sort of medical condition? I don't want to violate any HIPAA laws or anything here, but if you're willing to admit, I would love to hear it, because this has got to be one of the stranger ones. There's a retired teacher over in England by the name of Mark Bryan, and the 45-year-old had to have laser surgery to remove scar tissue caused by diabetic retinopathy, a sight-threatening condition linked to diabetes. And the surgery was in August. And unfortunately, there was a side effect. He was diagnosed with a condition called Charles Bonnett syndrome. And this can happen sometimes. It causes hallucinations, often after significant vision loss. So basically, this can range anywhere from simple patterns to complex images of people or landscapes. It can appear and disappear without warning. Hallucinations can happen when your eyes are closed. Basically, like in your peripheral, you'll just start seeing things. But he had a very specific Charles Bonnett syndrome, which caused him to see what he was saying, Baywatch-style breasts in his peripherals.
Baywatch style.
Wow, how lucky.
Right? It could have been anything. But no, he says one day, shortly after surgery, he was frying up some sausages, and out of nowhere, he saw a big old pair of boobs out of the corner of his eye. Said it actually scared him. A woman with big boobs was standing right there next to him. So he turns to look, and there's no woman with big boobs.
Oh.
And this happened for about 2 weeks. Just out of nowhere, all of a sudden,
big boobs.
Boom, right there. Right there in his peripherals. What?
Wow. Well, it could be a lot worse. It could be a wiener.
Right.
You know?
Totally could be. Oh, all of a sudden, you're just literally eye to eye.
All the time.
Just all the time. You go to look, it's just right there. Just right in the side of your peripherals. Oh. He said, I thought I was losing my mind. Then it turned out to be really funny, but it would scare the mess out of me. Out of nowhere, just boom, boobs right there on the side of your face.
Big boobs.
Apparently, this can happen. It is not he's not the first person to go through this, obviously. I mean, it actually has a name, Charles Bonnett syndrome, that causes the hula. Charles Bonnett must have sounded crazy, like the first time he went to the doctor after getting Charles Bonnett syndrome. But no, doc, you don't understand. Like, right there on the side of my face, boobs. Although, I don't know if he saw boobs, because, again, it could be pretty much anything. But I want to know. This is a pretty strange syndrome. I mean, this is like House level, Dr. House type stuff, where no one knows what's going on. So, do you know of anyone that had a really weird medical condition of some sort?
I can tell you about a medical condition I was recently reading up on. It's called delusional parasitosis. And it's not related to taking illicit drugs where people think they have bugs crawling under their skin.
Right.
This is an actual psychiatric condition where you feel like your body is completely invaded by parasites, by worms, by something like that. Oh. And it's difficult to convince somebody to get a psychiatric workup because they truly believe. I was reading about this doctor whose patient had this, and she brought him in a sample of what was in her mouth. Like, she thought she had like worms, and she just gave him like some spit and said there was a worm in there, but it wasn't. It was just
Yeah, how do you convince someone otherwise?
Yeah, so it's very difficult to get treatment for because you can't convince somebody that you feel like you're being dismissed if somebody tells you, well, that's in your head.
Right.
It's not really happening, so it's a tough thing. But what a weird syndrome. That would be awful.
800-821-9970. Anyone you know or may have known with like a very unique medical condition. This wasn't necessarily a medical condition, but the strangest thing to ever happen to my father was, and I think I told this story before, he was on a bus in Detroit the day before Thanksgiving, and a guy got on and robbed the bus.
Whoa, that is a weird group of people to rob. People on a bus.
Yeah. But the guy had a gun, and my dad stood up. My dad was a very large man, and my dad stood up and was like, whoa, dude, everything's fine. Okay, whatever you want. But as the guy ran out, the gun went off. And my dad sat down, and the woman next to him was like, you're bleeding. And he looked down, and the bullet went in his left leg. It came out the side. It went in his right leg, and it came out the back.
Oh, my God.
One bullet went in, made 4 bullet holes.
Dang.
Didn't touch a bone, an artery, or nothing. So no idea how this bullet, changed directions. Yeah.
But he hadn't even felt it yet.
They hadn't felt it yet because he was, one, my dad had a crazy high pain tolerance, but 2, adrenaline, all that kind of stuff.
Oh my God.
And then he said once it was pointed out he could feel the throbbing. I used to help him clean his bullet holes. He would sit on the toilet.
Oh wow.
And I would get the hydrogen peroxide and help him
clean his bullet holes.
Yeah.
What a weird thing for a kid to do.
It was so weird. It was so weird. 800-821-9970. Strange medical conditions you're willing to admit. Blitz, you don't have to tell us your name, but do you know of a strange medical condition you had or someone you know had?
So, back a few years ago, I suffer really bad migraines, and I had a thing called Alice in Wonderland syndrome, where it's called Alice in Wonderland syndrome, and it made my head feel like it was like the size of a hot air balloon, and my hands felt like they were really big too, and it was the weirdest damn thing I've ever had.
So did your head feel heavy?
No, it felt like it was light, like a balloon.
Oh, like a balloon. Okay.
Huge. Yeah.
Yeah, it says a rare neurological disorder that causes temporary alterations in sensory perception. So you were feeling almost euphoric and lightheaded.
Oh, yeah. And like I said, my hands felt huge and my head felt huge.
Okay. This is so weird,
so
but
trippy.
Did you have an illness that made this happen? What happened?
So it was because of my migraines. I was taking a medication at the time. I can't remember what it was. But it's, I guess, more common when you take that. So.
Interesting.
That's really wild. I did ask Charlie once if my head looked really big because I felt like my head was big. I go, does my head look giant to you right now? I'm not kidding. So he brings that up a lot. He's like, does your head feel giant? Does your head feel really big right now?
Big head. Hey, thank you so much for the call. Really appreciate it. Thank you so much.
That's so wild. Alice in Wonderland syndrome.
Ashley says my tonsils grew back after my tonsils were removed in my 20s.
Oh, no. Ashley. Did you get your money back from the surgery?
Right, yeah.
Did they really take them?
Do they leave just enough cells where it could
regrow?
That's so weird.
Wow.
Man.
So in high school, we had a friend, and he had ectodermal dysplasia. And this is where his hands did not develop correctly, where he had... Instead of 4 fingers, he only had 2, but they were real wide.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Kind of, like almost claw-like.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you never let it stop him from doing anything.
No, yeah,
he could still do anything. He was super strong, too, which was different.
Super grip?
Yeah. I mean, just in general, he was really strong. And, yeah, he could grip things really well.
And what's it called again?
It's either ectodermal dysplasia. It's also called ectrodactyly.
Oh, okay.
But
I thought he was like joining the Ghostbusters or something.
Oh no, like it happened to the hands and the toes.
Huh. All right. If you've got one, 800-821-9970. Blitz, hi, who's this? Or you don't have to say that.
Hi, it's Chelsea.
Okay, Chelsea. Do you or someone you know have a really weird, rare medical issue or condition?
Yeah, Yeah, me. So a few years back, there was like this lump in my arm that would kind of hurt when I pressed on it, and thought it was maybe just a cyst, that it would go away. And it turns out, and then I was worried, of course, that it was cancer, but it turns out it is a nerve schwannoma, which I had never heard of before.
Does that come like chicken or beef? Is it what's the Schwarm-norma?
Not shawarma, I wish.
No, I don't know if you do wish. That'd be really weird if you were growing chicken shawarma in your arm. That would be a strange medical condition.
Okay, yeah.
Right. So what's a nerve schwarm-norma?
Schwannoma.
What's a nerve schwannoma?
Schwannoma. So it turns out it's when the your nerves, right, are a bunch of littler nerves, like a cable. That's how the doctor explained it to me. And one of those got damaged somehow. I do not know how. No idea to this day. This usually will show up like along the spine or in the brain. And they did a lot of like tests, like, oh, do you have more? No, it's just this one in my forearm on my ulnar nerve. So I get tingles in my pinky and ring finger a lot, just randomly. And even more if I, touch it or bump it or press on it or something like that. It can really hurt. And unfortunately, there's a surgery they could do, but the doctor was like, there's no guarantee that you'll, actually have feeling in your hand after. You could lose, all dexterity in there.
Ooh.
And
so you just got to kind of live with it then.
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just this weird lump in my arm now that I have to make sure that I don't accidentally hit.
Oh, man.
Hurt myself.
Well, I mean, I hope that, it doesn't cause you too much discomfort. And if anything else, I recommend just getting some pita and tzatziki sauce, and you'll be good to go. Have yourself a great Monday. Drive safe out there. Absolutely. 99.7 The Blitz.
And now, all right, I'm listening. The 3 things you need to know before you go.
The Ohio Nurses Association is calling for action from leaders at OSU Wexner Medical Center after a nurse was reportedly strangled at the hospital last week. Association President Rick Lucas says the postpartum nurse was attacked by a man when she intervened to protect a newborn baby he was holding as he was fighting with the female patient. The nurse was not checked out in the emergency room afterwards. No one on the medical leadership staff even asked her if she was okay until the next day. He is demanding that the hospital preserve all security video of the incident, hold a briefing with administrators, ban the man involved from the hospital unless he needs medical care, and give the nurse paid time off. Well, while an end to the government shutdown may come this week, until then, flight delays continue because of staffing issues. Yesterday, more than 3,200 flights were canceled and more than 10,000 delayed. As of this morning, 1,400 flights have been canceled along with hundreds of delays. So far at John Glenn International, 6 flights out have been canceled. 5 arrivals have been canceled. Well, 2 Major League Baseball pitchers allegedly conspired with sports bettors to rig pitches they threw so the bettors would profit from illegal wagers. Both play for the Cleveland Guardians. Luis Ortiz was arrested yesterday at Logan Airport in Boston. Emmanuel Clase is not yet in custody. According to the federal indictment, the pitchers started conspiring with sports bettors in 2023 on specific pitches they would throw during MLB games in exchange for kickbacks. The bettors then placed prop bets worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. Guardians say they will continue to fully cooperate with both law enforcement and Major League Baseball. Those are your 3 things.
So I saw a couple of people play this game on TikTok with each other, and I thought this would be a blast to try with you two because you guys have worked together for 25 years or so.
Yeah, since 90. When did we start?
Yeah,
we had some breaks a break in the middle.
Yeah, probably 25 total, but first time was 1990 at 92X.
All right,
yeah,
long time, and
we've known each other.
Been in the building together. Not only that, but
we were
when
just
you're
kids, Kelly.
Yeah,
when you're in a studio, locked in a little room like this for hours upon hours a day, it happens. So I want to see if you guys can pull this game off. All right, it's called the word match game. This is what you're gonna do. I'm gonna count to 3. And you're both going to say a word.
Okay.
Any word you want.
All right.
Doesn't matter. Now, the point is to say the same word. So, after your first word, that should trigger something for both of you to maybe say the same word the second time. If you do it, and that'd be amazing if you do it in 2. But as you each say the same word, you're getting closer and closer. As you're each saying your own words, you're trying to get closer and closer to mind meld and say the same word.
Okay.
All right?
All right.
So you're going on, you're cluing off the previous word, and hopefully you're getting closer and closer together to say the same word. You understand?
Kind of, although if I'm going to go off what he says and he's going to go off what I say, how are we ever going to get close enough? Well, let's just try it.
Let's give it a try.
Okay.
Yeah. Because the point is to try and so when you hear what they say,
we're going to
try and get closer and closer,
right.
and eventually you're going to say the same word.
Okay.
All right?
Yep.
So you can say any words you want.
All right.
All right? 1, 2, 3.
Food.
Apple.
Wow. All right. So.
All right. I've got it.
You said apple. You said food.
Yeah.
So what word would you say next? 1, 2, 3.
Banana.
Pie. Oh. Okay. Banana and pie.
Okay.
You're coming together. Banana and pie. You're going to say the exact same word together right now. Banana and pie. 3, 2, 1.
Ice cream.
Oh. All right. Fruit and ice cream. What would come together? What would come together? Fruit and ice cream. You're gonna mind meld fruit and ice cream. 1, 2, 3.
Homemade bread, cookies, and cream.
One word.
Oh.
Homemade. All right.
Dessert was the winner. That would
homemade and dessert. Homemade dessert. Homemade and dessert. We're on round 5.
I don't even know what's left.
Homemade and dessert. You're going to say the same thing. Homemade and dessert. Homemade and dessert. 1, 2, 3.
Brownies.
Oh, God, it was so close.
I thought that was going to be it. I would have said cookies, too. Oh, boy. Cookies and brownies. Round
I can only think of one word, but okay.
Oh, wait a minute. I can't think of anything. I'm tapped. Are there any more words in the English language? Okay.
In the entire English language. Cookies and brownies.
All right.
You're going to mind meld right here. Same word. Cookies and brownies come together, and you get 1, 2, 3.
Bake.
It worked! Look at that!
See? It did it in 7 months.
You said bake. I said cake.
Oh, I thought you said
I thought you said bake.
No, I said cake.
Oh, man.
Well, at least they sound the same. We're getting closer.
You could have cheated.
I think this is as far as we can go. Cake, bake.
All right, Vic, you ready?
Yeah.
All right, I'll count down.
All right.
All right, ready? 1, 2,
Oh,
3.
wait. Oh, we're doing it?
Yeah, we're doing it.
Oh, gee.
We're starting over. We're doing it.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Here we go.
Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Fish.
What'd you say? Fish?
I said truck, and he
truck
said
and fish. Okay.
Oh, this is easy.
Yeah.
This is easy.
Easy.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Boat!
You two are soulmates. That's what we just found out this morning. You're
2
soulmates.
rounds, that's all it took.
I think that you maybe, yeah.
We do have a lot in common other than our football teams.
That is true.
Yeah.
All right, Kelly, you ready?
Oh, no.
Vic, give us a countdown.
All right.
All right.
Now this one ought to be good.
Okay.
Okay.
Ready?
Uh-huh.
1, 2, 3.
Movie.
Casino.
Oh.
Casino.
And movie.
And movie.
All right.
All right. All right. Casino.
Everybody's going to be doing this today now.
Casino and movie.
All right.
Okay.
You guys ready?
Okay. Here we go.
1, 2, 3.
Joe
Cards.
Pesci. Oh, cards. Cards and Joe Pesci. Okay. All right. Oh, I got it. Here we go.
Wait a minute. I don't. Okay. Go ahead.
1, 2, 3.
Joker.
Blackjack.
Oh, blackjack. Oh, easy. Okay, easy.
Wait a
Blackjack
minute.
and Joker.
Okay.
Easy.
Wait.
See?
Blackjack and Joker.
You'd think it would be easy.
Okay, go on.
You ready?
Uh-huh.
Uh-oh.
1, 2, 3.
21. Oh, man.
Oh, that's not the word I thought was coming.
All right, roulette.
I think that's why
You said
we work so well together. Is because my brain does not work like
Does not
yours.
work
So
like
we
yours at
think
all.
that we think about things in two different ways.
You said. What did you say when she said roulette?
21.
Okay, that's what I
Yeah.
thought. All right. Ready?
Okay.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Double
Wheel of
zero.
Fortune schlots.
One word. It's one word.
Wheel of Fortune slot machine. Schlotch machine.
The Wheel of Fortune slot machine. The penny machine. All right, so we obviously are not mind melding.
3, 2, 1. Cake.
When you said Joker and you said blackjack, I thought sure you would both say cards.
Who said cards, though? Kelly.
Kelly, yeah. No,
Oh, you did?
Yeah, she said cards. I said 21. Didn't work.
I thought she said roulette.
Well, hey, I think we broke the record, though. Second turn, I mean.
Yeah.
Come on. But yeah, I highly recommend. Play with that bestie at work and see if you guys can mind meld a little bit.
Yeah.
Not so breaking news. The news already broke. We're trying to put it back together.
Well, can't believe that I actually have to put this out there, but we've got a story from Timon, the northeast Brazilian state in Maranhão. Hope I'm saying that right. Where a man and his friends are lucky to be alive because, like a lot of places here, if you go to some of these gas stations like Sheetz, I know out on the East Coast, Wawa's a big deal, Buc-ee's, are now becoming known for their food. Like, they got really good sandwiches and stuff there.
Yeah.
And in other countries, they also have gas stations with little restaurants. However, you are still next to a gas station. So, again, I can't believe I have to say this, but don't light your cigarette at the gas station. Anywhere in the vicinity.
Okay.
Is just a bad idea. And that is why this man and his 3 friends are lucky to be alive, because they were sitting there and he just decided, now's a good time to have myself a cig. Well, it went about as well as planned because there were fumes and still some residue on the ground, causing a huge fireball. In fact, it was kind of interesting. You ever light the bottom of your sock on fire with the little fuzzies?
Never ever thought to even do that.
Can't say I have.
No? Oh, okay. You should do it sometime. It's great.
Light your sock on fire while it's on your foot?
Yeah. All you do, you put the lighter up to your sock, and all the tiny little fuzzies, they just go, and then that's it. It doesn't catch your foot on fire. Anyways, I bring that up.
Fart.
Huh?
I've lit a fart.
Yeah. But I bring up the sock because that's exactly what happened to the ground. It just the flames just started to expand before turning into a fireball. So, again, I'll just put it out there. Do not have yourself a cigarette at the gas station.
You are so dumb.
Story number 2, also coming from overseas, as you've been reporting on the fact that the Louvre was robbed not that long ago.
Yes.
I think you said they caught a couple of the guys, right?
Yeah, I think they've arrested like 5 people or something.
Still a couple more on the loose, though.
Yeah.
And obviously security a bit strained in that they couldn't cover everything all at once, which is why the French crown jewels were stolen, $76 million worth of jewels. In fact, I don't think they've gotten everything back yet. They have big concerns that it's just melted by now.
Yeah.
Nothing you can do about it. Well, because of this, there is now extra security just in case you were thinking of stealing stones from Stonehenge. They have put extra security at Stonehenge.
Stonehenge?
Henge.
Okay.
Stonehenge.
They're thinking you're going to steal one of those gigantic stones?
I guess.
Wow.
So they have, they have put extra security saying the ancient stone circle believed to have been built about 5,000 years ago. Estimated to be worth about $51 million. That was back in 2010, so you know that value has gone up. But, yeah, what are you going to do? Pull up with a dump truck and an excavator and just start loading
it
stones?
It would throw everything off. Like, you can't do that. Isn't it some ancient sundial or something? I don't know.
No idea. It's got all kinds of mythical, prospects. Is that the word? Mythical properties.
Okay. So those stones average 25 tons. With the trilithon uprights and lintels weighing up to 50 tons.
Right. If aliens put them up, who's saying aliens won't steal one back?
Well, now that's true.
Yeah.
I don't know what your security is going to do against them.
So you're saying there's a chance.
They might just, a ship could fly over and beam it right up.
Beam it right up. Absolutely.
We're taking these home now.
50 tons may be nothing to them.
Right.
We don't know. So anyways, if you're heading over to Stonehenge, then just be careful because they will have extra security out there. That's your not so breaking news.
Not so breaking news. The news already broke. We're trying to put it back together.
Well, can't believe that I actually have to put this out there, but we've got a story from Timon, the northeast Brazilian state in Maranhão. Hope I'm saying that right. Where a man and his friends are lucky to be alive because, like a lot of places here, if you go to some of these gas stations like Sheetz, I know out on the East Coast, Wawa's a big deal, Buc-ee's, are now becoming known for their food. Like, they got really good sandwiches and stuff there.
Yeah.
And in other countries, they also have gas stations with little restaurants. However, you are still next to a gas station. So, again, I can't believe I have to say this, but don't light your cigarette at the gas station. Anywhere in the vicinity.
Okay.
Is just a bad idea. And that is why this man and his 3 friends are lucky to be alive, because they were sitting there and he just decided, now's a good time to have myself a cig. Well, it went about as well as planned because there were fumes and still some residue on the ground, causing a huge fireball. In fact, it was kind of interesting. You ever light the bottom of your sock on fire? Like the little fuzzies?
Never, ever thought to even do that.
Can't say I have.
No? Oh, okay. You should do it sometime. It's great.
Light your sock on fire while it's on your foot?
Yeah. All you do, you put the lighter up to your sock, and all the tiny little fuzzies, they just go, and then that's it. It doesn't catch your foot on fire. Anyways, I bring that up.
Fart.
Huh?
I've let it fart.
Yeah. But I bring up the sock because that's exactly what happened to the ground. It just the flames just started to expand before turning into a fireball. So, again, I'll just put it out there. Do not have yourself a cigarette at the gas station.
You're so dumb.
Story number 2, also coming from overseas, as you've been reporting on the fact that the Louvre was robbed not that long ago.
Yes.
I think you said they caught a couple of the guys, right?
Yeah, I think they've arrested like 5 people or something.
Still a couple more on the loose, though. Yeah. And obviously security a bit strained in that they couldn't cover everything all at once, which is why the French crown jewels were stolen, $76 million worth of jewels. In fact, I don't think they've gotten everything back yet. They have big concerns that it's just melted by now.
Yeah.
Nothing you can do about it. Well, because of this, there is now extra security just in case you were thinking of stealing stones from Stonehenge. They have put extra security at Stonehenge.
Stonehenge?
Okay. Stonehenge.
They're thinking you're going to steal one of those gigantic stones?
I guess.
Wow.
So they have, they have put extra security, saying the ancient stone circle, believed to have been built about 5,000 years ago, estimated to be worth about $51 million. That was back in 2010, so you know that value has gone up. But yeah, what are you going to do? Pull up with a dump truck and an excavator and just start loading stones?
It would throw everything off. Like, you can't do that. Isn't it some ancient sundial or something? I don't know.
No idea. It's got all kinds of mythical, prospects. Is that the word? Mythical properties.
Okay. So those stones average 25 tons. With the trilithon uprights and lintels weighing up to 50 tons.
Right, if aliens put them up, who's saying aliens won't steal one back?
Well, now that's true.
Yeah.
And I don't know what your security's going to do against them.
So you're saying there's a chance.
They might just, a ship could fly over and beam it right up.
Absolutely.
50
tons may be nothing to them.
Right.
We don't know. So anyways, if you're heading over to Stonehenge, then just be careful because they will have extra security out there. That's your not-so-breaking news. Coming up here in about 8 minutes, we've got your tickets for Bert Kreischer. If you want to be at the show at the Shot coming up next Friday, a week from Friday, we'll send you the Permission to Party tour. That should be a really good show. But I wanted to share this story with you real quick. This could have fit into our not-so-breaking news, but I thought it deserved its own little spot here because we've got a very special WTF. What the Florida? Down in Fort Pierce, Florida. If you've ever donated anything to the Goodwill before, a lot of times you pull up, you can just pop your trunk. They'll reach in, grab the bags, close your trunk for you. You need a receipt? They'll just give you a receipt to fill out on your own for tax purposes. But there have been things that have been discovered. Do you ever have a good find at like a Goodwill before? Or like the ARC thrift store? You can go in and maybe find yourself a little special something. People don't know
business for people these days.
Oh, absolutely.
Side hustle.
Yeah, they go and get like old dressers and redo them, or they go hunting and
find something.
Or not vinyl, but what's the word I'm looking for? Retro type, vintage. That's what I'm looking for. Vintage type stuff. Well, that's not. You can say it was vintage, but an officer was called to the Goodwill in Sable Palm Plaza after a store clerk reported finding a suspicious object. That's because the item that was dropped off at the Goodwill was a hand grenade. And they say at this time, there's no reason to believe it was intentional, not any sort of active threat. It was just kind of mixed in with the goods that was being dropped off.
Is there a chance in the world that somebody doesn't know what a hand grenade looks like? I've never held one, seen one in person, but I definitely know what one looks like. And I'm not dropping it off at the Goodwill.
Yeah, you would think, whether it's kind of the round, green, smooth ball or the hand grenade we've all grown to know with like the
chunks.
The chunky
pineapple.
one. The pineapple oval-shaped one. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I would know what a grenade is. And how long was it sitting there? Like, is it just in a box that was dropped off?
Where do you get a grenade?
That's another valid question.
Are they all just hiding in people's basements?
Yeah, you got to be like old war veterans.
Yeah.
Do you bring one home on your last day? You know, like actors will take something from the movie set. You're leaving the military. You're like, I'm just going to take this grenade with me. So, thankfully, the bomb squad did respond. They were able to safely remove the grenade and detonate it elsewhere. No one was injured, nothing. But, yeah, be sure to check your boxes for grenades. You don't want to go dropping grenades off at the Goodwill. That's just rude.
Yeah.
Absolutely rude. All right, coming up next, your Bert Kreischer tickets. We'll give them to you in about 4 minutes. 99.7 The Blitz. Bert Kreischer is going to be at the Shot with his Permission to Party tour coming up a week from Friday. That's the 21st. It's a Friday night. Great little date night. Start off your weekend with some laughs. And we would love to send you. We got a pair of tickets for you right now. 800-821-9970. We are going to play opposite movie titles, which means we need two contestants right now. One to be represented by Kelly, one to be represented by me, Goose. And we'll see who's walking away with some tickets. 800-821-9970. You got your thinking cap on a Monday morning, Kelly?
Yes, I do. It's not quite. I need to reboot, I think.
Turn it off, turn it back on again.
The old thinking cap.
Okay. Well, you got a minute while we get ourselves some contestants here. Blitz, hi, who's this?
This is Henry.
Henry, all right, Henry, you're the first to call, so you get a choice. Do you want to be teamed with Kelly or Goose?
Kelly.
Nice.
All right.
Demonstratively with Kelly.
Yes.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Oh, Henry, I love the enthusiasm. You're giving me life.
Goose, do you feel insulted?
A little bit on a Monday morning. Thanks, Henry. You hang on 1 second. Blitz, hi, who's this?
Goose, it's James.
James, all right, James. Here's the deal. Henry picked Kelly, so you're with me today. And I'm
okay with that.
Okay, I appreciate that, James. Thank you very much for reboosting my confidence. Heard on the radio.
Poopy Monday. It's a poopy Monday.
But although now that I think about it, you said I'm okay with that. Like, okay, not like excited, but whatever. It's fine. It's fine.
I guess I'll accept
I'm taking everything personal this morning on a crappy Monday. All right, Henry, James, you guys hang on while we play opposite movie titles to see who's going to walk away with tickets for Bert Kreischer. Think you got your list ready?
I do.
Okay.
Who's going first?
Kelly's the reigning champ, so I guess you can go first.
I'll go first.
At every game, right?
Yeah, pretty much. Won like 10 in a row.
All right. Opposite movie titles. Here we go. Kelly, tell me the real movie title.
Oh, no.
Many Sane Winters.
Oh. One Crazy Summer? Oh, yes.
Do you even know what that movie is?
I don't. I feel
really
like I've heard it. Is it like Adam Sandler or something?
That's 8 Crazy Nights.
Oh, okay. Oops.
No, it's, what's his name?
That's all right. I'll take
Say anything. He's holding the radio.
Oh, John Cusack.
John Cusack. Yeah.
One Crazy Summer. Huh, okay.
Yeah.
Lucky guess.
Lucky guess, yes. But it still counts, doesn't it, Henry? Yes.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
All right, Goose.
All right.
Space boys aren't hard.
Oh.
Earth girls are easy.
Kelly, Sit behind you.
Stand by me.
Okay.
Woo!
All right, Goose. A road walks outside them.
A road. I know it. I know what it is. And it's, oh my God. A road.
Don't give any hints away because Kelly can steal if you don't get it.
A road walks behind them.
Outside
them. A road walks outside them. A building runs through them.
A river runs through it.
To steal, Kelly.
Oh! Yes!
All right, Kelly. Chocolate ground.
Vanilla Sky. I love that movie. I love it.
No one likes that movie.
Tom Cruise. I saw it twice at the theater 2 days in a row. I love Vanilla Sky.
No one likes that movie.
I guess you have to get this.
All right.
Yesterday always lives.
Tomorrow Never Dies. Pretty good James Bond movie. Not awful.
All right, Kelly, for the win. Release you when I cannot.
Catch me if you can.
Yeah.
Yes! Don't stop.
I'm having such a good time.
Henry, we're having a ball. Don't stop us now. Oh.
What did he say? He was taking you what? What was the word he used when he picked Kelly?
With enthusiasm or something? Or I forget.
Demonstratively.
Demonstratively. Yes, Henry. Oh.
That's my girl, Kelly.
Yes. I wish you were here in the studio. We'd be dancing around.
Absolutely. I'll do the Snoopy dance.
Yeah.
All right, Henry. Congratulations, man. Bert Kreischer tickets. You'll be there a week from Friday. You know what? James,
I knew it.
I'll give you tickets too, man.
All right.
I'm not going to let you start your Monday off without tickets for Bert Kreischer, so we got to set you up for success this week. So congratulations, you're both getting tickets.
Are you still there, James?
You're the man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Everyone's a winner.
You get tickets. And you get tickets.
Henry, James, you guys hang on.
And now, all right, I'm listening. The 3 things you need to know before you go.
Back in the 1930s, after the Great Depression, FDR introduced his New Deal policies, and part of that was the sort of groundwork for the 30-year mortgage. Back before then, your mortgage terms were about 3 to 5 years before you had to make your full house payment, in full. So when the Great Depression happened, a ton of people there's foreclosure on tons of people's houses, right? So he had to figure out, how do we help people recover from the Great Depression? And the 30-year mortgage was part of that. We'll give people 30 years to pay back their loan. And, so now, people can't afford homes again and haven't been able to afford homes. The Trump administration is working on a plan to introduce a 50-year mortgage. The Federal Housing Finance Agency director says this will be a complete game changer and that the agency is laser focused on ensuring the American dream for young people. So for many, today, a 30-year mortgage is unaffordable. A 50-year mortgage might change that. Although, if you've ever purchased a house before, you know that the mortgage, your payment doesn't drop that much the longer you draw out the loan. It might, if you say you were, just to make it simple, to buy a $500,000 home, if you took a 50-year mortgage over a 30-year mortgage, it would save you maybe $500 a month. So it would bring your payment down $500. Now, does that help? Sure.
Yeah.
But it also, you can't really build equity that quickly.
You're not building any equity, right.
Well, the other thing is that $500 less isn't going to just the house, it's going to interest, especially early on. Yeah. So you're going to end up paying more than you would have on the 30. You're going to pay a lot more interest over 50 years.
The thing is, does that matter if you want to buy a home? And this is a way that you can afford it?
And I mean, they've done this for a while. Cars, you can now get up to 8 years. It used to be 4 years.
Yeah.
Oh, you get
8 years on your car loan.
You get 15 years on a boat.
Yeah.
And you're going to pay like double the price of the boat because of the interest.
But it gets you in the boat for a monthly payment.
But here's the issue. The whole thing with owning a home is having it paid off when you retire so that you don't have a house payment anymore. And even if you bought the house at 20, you're not going to be retired yet. And of course, who knows, maybe by then you'll have to be 70 to retire.
Or you can not have a home at all and you rent for the rest,
Right.
So it depends.
But man, that's just, 50 years.
Yeah, so for getting your foot in the door, literally.
Yeah.
I guess, and one thing you could do then is you just, for that long a time, at some point the rates are going to get lower, I would imagine.
Refinance.
You would think.
They'll go up and down more than once, I would imagine, over 50 years, so you could get, refinance at a lower rate and save money or get your time down.
Yep. That's an interesting something to consider, I guess. More than 400,000 Honda Civics are under recall because the wheels may come off while you're driving.
Oh, nice.
The recall affects model years 2016 through 2021. The company says a supplier error could cause the wheel nuts to loosen and eventually detach.
That happened to it wasn't the actual wheel nuts, but that happened to my mother in a Jeep Wrangler going down the highway. Her back tie rod snapped and the car just
that's bad.
Just started shaking.
Yeah.
So she pulls over to the shoulder, and just as she's pulling over, she watches the rear tire pass her in it just
I was
bounced
just
along.
thinking, imagine that happening.
Yeah. And the tow truck driver was like, "You are so lucky. How you did not roll over and flip, I have no idea."
Yeah, tie rod break.
Balance on 3 wheels.
Tie rod break's one of the worst things that can happen to you driving.
Well, hey, if you're looking at maybe getting some seasonal work at Target, you better really like smiling and small talk because their sales are down at Target. So they have implemented a strict new directive aimed at improving customer service. Employees must smile and must make eye contact with any customer that comes within 10 feet. If they get closer to you than 10 feet, if you're the employee, you have to wave at them, make some small talk like, "How's your day going?" and or ask if they need help. Also, outside of that, which I think that should be sort of normal. If somebody's approaching you and is in that sort of conversational space, you should look up and ask if they need help. I know you don't want to help, though, because I've worked in retail, and I never wanted to help a soul when I worked in retail.
Right.
So I get it. And we were talking about this earlier in the show, and I do think you just kind of have to wait it out if you're an employee, because they'll forget about it after a while. Like, you can be friendly and smile and hang in there for about 3 months, and then you can back off.
Well, we had some people that were texting about this, saying Walmart's had this rule for the 10-foot rule has been in Walmart for 30 years. Target's not the first store to do it. I mean, to me, this sounds like common sense. Like you said, if you're in a retail location and a customer is within vicinity
and you're on the floor,
right.
It's your job.
Right. Hi, how you doing? Do you need anything? You need help? You finding everything okay? Part of the job.
It is part of the job, but it's the worst part of the job. It's the worst part of the job is helping people, even though you're hired to help people. Okay?
But you don't need to ask me how my day is.
Yeah, I don't like a Trader Joe's interaction. I really don't. It's too much pressure. You don't need to know what I'm doing the rest of my day or how my day's been so far. That's on a need to know basis, and you don't need to know. Trader Joe's cashier. Okay? Just say hi. Hi. Hey, how are you? Good.
Wait.
You? Good. Period.
So what's the difference between how are you and how's your day going?
You don't need to ask me how are you either.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't mind that. It's like a colloquialism, a greeting. How are you? You don't expect a real answer. You just say, hey, good, how are you?
No, but what you do is you give them the real answer.
Now we're having fun.
Yeah. While they're scanning your groceries, they can't go anywhere.
Now, if I look like
unload on them.
I'm having trouble finding something, I invite you to come say, is there something I can help you find?
Yeah.
If I say, no, I'm good, then you can walk away. Actually, I'm looking for this. That's the only thing I need.
Well, you look like you're not having a great day. How are you doing today? What's going on?
Worse now that you're up in my face.
But anyway, I feel for you, retail workers. I worked at Service Merchandise for 2 years, and it was brutal.
I was fine until 8:30 this morning when my doctor called. It turns out, yes, she did have chlamydia. That's what I want to tell him.
Yeah, Schottenstein's department store.
Is that where you worked?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's a nightmare.
Oh, I did.
At Christmas, over the holidays.
Oh.
I did Macy's for a little bit. I did Chess King in the mall. I remember Chess King.
Yes. I like Chess King.
Yeah, it was Chess King, merry-go-round.
Yeah.
And I always want to say J. Alexander's, but that's the steakhouse. They had a third. Their nice clothing store was J.
Crew?
No, it was J something.
Yeah.
Merry-go-round was like the cool clothes. Chess King was like the flannel and jeans.
Okay.
And then J something was like their shirt and tie, like kind of a little bit of a nicer type.
I know, what was it? I know what you're talking about.
They were all the same company. Can't remember. Anyways.
That's where I learned that people are mean when I worked in
retail. Oh, for
I
sure.
I learned that people are mean.
Yeah, 100%.
All right. Those are your 3 things.
Couple of apologies to issue. The first being to the gentleman who was driving on Roberts Road over 270 at about 5 o'clock this morning in a dark-colored pickup truck. And there was definitely a Z and an R in his license plate. To this person, I shouldn't say his, I'm just assuming. To this person, I apologize because this morning, as we all noticed, getting up, you had a bunch of snow on your car, and my car happens to be rear-wheel drive, and so the roads weren't quite plowed or salted yet, and so pulling out of my condo subdivision, like right away, I was fishtailing. I was like, nah.
Yeah.
So I went back and I got Nora's car, which happens to be, all-wheel drive, small little SUV thing. But her car, like a lot of cars nowadays, has got the automatic bright sensor. So if it's dark somewhere, if you're like kind of on a back road or on a lot of street lights, the brights will automatically come on. And then when a car approaches, the brights will turn off. The camera can sense other lights.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. But because of the sleet and snow that was still falling, the sensor got... So my brights kept turning on because it thought it was darker. Well, so then, because it's got the auto lights.
Oh.
They turn on when it's dark.
Yeah,
They turn off when it's light out.
Right.
So then I turn the auto off, but then all my lights turn off. And I'm like, oh, crap. So I turn my lights back on. Then the brights came on. Then the brights turned off. So it's like off, on, bright, not bright, bright. And I'm like, this guy.
That dude thought you were drunk.
Oh, something.
He had to.
So I apologize. It was all because that sensor was kind of covered up on the windshield there, so it kept setting the brights off. Had to look so weird. So I apologize to you, person.
Perfect. This would have been perfect Christmas morning snow because it's going to be gone tomorrow.
Right.
This would have been absolutely perfect.
A second apology is coming from Starbucks. Have you heard about this Barista Cup?
Oh, God, what now?
They released this limited edition Barista Cup. Basically, it's a cup that's shaped like a bear. And there has been absolute outrage over the weekend. This cup goes for $29.99. Just the cup. The cup, it's a collectible cup.
Okay. Yeah, does it say Starbucks on it?
I think so. I think it's like a holiday cup. I think the bear is wearing like a scarf.
Okay.
And it says Starbucks on it.
Yeah, good.
Well... it apparently has exceeded all expectations. People are waiting for, in line for these things. People are showing up when they open. Apparently, employees are hiding them and keeping them for friends when they show up. So customers are mad about it. It's absolutely insane as a lot of collectible things become.
I got news for you. The employers are not keeping them for friends. Okay, you can get one on eBay now for $300, $400, $500.
Oh, okay. Well, I know there was a news report. Did you pull that news report up?
Yeah.
Okay. This is a news report about the Barista Cup.
People are going bonkers for these adorable teddy bear glass cups at Starbucks. The 20-ounce holiday bottles, called Barista Cold Cups, debuted yesterday and immediately sold out. But most customers are leaving empty-handed.
This is the much-sought-after Barista Cold Cup. It's a bear-shaped glass mug with a green beanie and a Starbucks logo on its belly. It sells for $29.95, but if you're looking for one, be prepared to spend a lot more.
On eBay, they're selling for up to $550.
Hi, how are you? Oh, you have it. Perfect. Look at that.
We found ours on Facebook Marketplace and paid a whopping $290 for it.
What?
Nearly 10 times the original price.
All right. I tell you, yeah, that's why they want them so bad. I mean, I suppose somebody... people
for what? What do you mean that's why they want them so bad? To sit in your cupboard for $300?
No, to sell. I'm saying they want the $30 one so they can sell it.
That's preposterous. Starbucks did issue an apology saying, we understand social media complaints, low stock, early employee purchases. So
yeah, this is like the Labubu and that kind of thing. It's like, it's just status.
They do promise that they're going to restock, so keep an eye out for those Barista cups coming to a Starbucks near you.
Can you imagine you go on eBay and you pay $400 for one of these things, and the next day the stores have more than they
restock?
Need?
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, that's what you deserve.
No way. Good luck with that.
Now, let's see if we can learn you something. Sit up and pay attention.
Yeah, let's learn you some stuff on a Monday morning, a snowy, cold Monday. Little tidbits of information you can take with you throughout your day. Like, did you know, reading silently to yourself is a relatively new development. People have been writing and reading for like 5,000 years, but it's only been socially acceptable to read alone and not out loud to a group for about the past 300 years or so.
Wait, what?
Yeah. You never, sat and read to yourself without reading to a group out loud.
So reading alone out loud.
Or reading alone. It's fairly new.
Really?
Read out loud to a group. Yeah.
All right. Well, I know in high school in English, the teacher said reading out loud helps your comprehension. Like if you had to read a book for class, she advised to read it out loud.
I could see that.
By yourself.
Right.
Yeah.
That'd be weird sitting in a room.
I did it. It worked.
Did it?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Did you know Grok is the name of the AI chat box integrated on X? It was first used in the 1961 novel Stranger in a Strange Land, which is about a human born and raised on Mars as he experiences Earth for the first time. Grok is one of the Martian words the main character uses, and it means understand empathetically, which, is just perfect for X.
Right.
Understanding empathetically. Did you know that silly string was originally created in the 1970s when a chemist was trying to invent an instant spray-on cast? They wanted to just make a cast for broken bones.
You could just spray on.
Yeah, but it didn't settle right, so it became silly string.
Probably made them a lot more money.
I would think so. Yeah. Did you know the budget for Dazed and Confused was $6.9 million? Excuse me. And about 1/6 of that, about a little more than $1 million, went towards getting the rights to all the 70s songs that they used in the movie.
I can believe that.
It was mostly about the music in that movie.
Jeez.
It was a great soundtrack.
Yeah.
And finally, did you know Crayola is a mix of two French words? Cray, which means chalk, and oleagineux, which means oily. I'm assuming I'm saying that correct. Oleagineux, because it ends in N-E-U-X.
Yeah.
So if it's a French word, it's got to be new.
Yeah.
So Crayola, Cray, oleagineux, Crayola, oily chalk.
Okay. Well, yeah.
Sense.
Yeah.
Wax. Yeah. There you go. Learning you some stuff on a Monday morning. It's 99.7 The Blitz.